Blessings to you as you finish your summer, and we are getting ready for our fall, and we're excited to have Sunday school possibly looking a little bit what it did before the pandemic. And so I wanted to talk a little bit about what we're going to do with our Sunday school. Looking at faith formation and worship and how those things are really hand in hand for adults and for our children. We wanted children and our Sunday school age youth to be in worship a little bit longer than they have in the past. So if you have a child that's 3 years old up until 5th grade, Sunday school will be offered for them during the children's message and up to the offering. So what it will look like on a typical Sunday morning is that you will go right into the sanctuary. You will sit in worship with your child up until the children's message. The children's message might be pre-recorded like what you're seeing right now, or it would be in person. We're going to have a variety of that throughout the year. And so after the children's message is done, then children would then go into Sunday school. They'll go directly into their classrooms where they will read the story of the day and then have a coloring sheet or an activity sheet depending on the age, and some free play, again, depending on the age. And something that our Christian Ed committee really wanted to do was be consistent with what we were doing every single Sunday with every student that walked in to our classrooms. And so we're going to all end with the Lord's Prayer. So whether you have a 3 or 4-year-old preschooler in Sunday school, or you have a 4th or 5th grader, we are all going to be doing the Lord's Prayer every single Sunday. So then children would go back into worship during the offering, and then families are able to receive Holy Communion and celebrate together the Lord's Supper. And so then they would also get the sending blessing all together. Our nursery, which would be for our babies that can kind of sit on their own and are good sitters up until they are old enough to be in Sunday school. So if they're 2, not going to be turning 3 until the end of this coming school year, they would stay in nursery for the year. And that's going to be offered through our 9 a.m. worship service and our 10:30 a.m. worship service throughout the whole worship service. So they are welcome to come and go as you please. No pre-registration is needed. There is a sign in and sign out process, but visitors are welcome. All are welcome. So for helping in our nursery, we have someone that's consistent in there, is Mary. She's our lead nursery person. And then we are also in need of a second adult to be able to help her. So we're asking adults that are willing and able to help with our nursery, but also in our Sunday school. We are in need of adults to be able to escort children from worship to their classrooms, be able to read a story and do a short activity, coloring sheet, something very simple, and then be able to do the Lord's Prayer with them, and then escort them back into worship at the time of offering. So we are going to have registration going on the morning of September 12th during Rally Day, and we are going to have family worship. And so parents and adults, you are welcome to come and register children that Sunday. And then also there's going to be opportunity for you to sign up to help out with Sunday school once or twice before Christmas would be greatly appreciated. And so we'll have all that information there. As we get ready for the fall, of course, we are constantly researching and looking at the CDC, the New York's Department of Health, and also OCFS, which is what a lot of daycare facilities use, along with the American Academy of Pediatrics, and what their recommendations are for masking and social distancing and things like that. So what Sunday school will look like for this year is We are in this shared space. Preschool uses these halls, these bathrooms, these classrooms Monday through Friday. And so to honor that shared space and also honor the recommendations that we are getting from this things like that I just listed, the CDC, things like that, we are going to be asking anyone from the age of 3 and up to be wearing a mask. And so that goes for adults, volunteers, parents picking up, parents coming and using the facility, dropping off in nursery, things like that, that everyone in this space would be wearing their masks as they go throughout the building. We are looking to protect those that are not able to get vaccinated, which is our Sunday school age students, and then some. And so we wanted to honor that and be able to get to that back to normalcy, but then adding in how can we protect others and how can we love one another in the best way possible. So for this part of the building, which I'm standing in, there's some big double doors that are in front of me right now that you can't see if you've never been in our facility before. This is our Christian Ed wing. And so once you come into this space, we ask that you are wearing a mask regardless of vaccination status, regardless of age or anything like that, that we are all wearing masks to protect each other so that we can start having Sunday school on a regular basis. With that being said, we also want to utilize the beautiful weather throughout the fall as much as we can. So when it is nice out, we are going to be outside doing Sunday school. So be mindful of that when you're dressing your child for Sunday school. It could get dirty, dress in layers. It could be a little bit cooler as we try to figure this pandemic out. We're trying to keep everyone protected as possible. And we have a great facility to be able to use the backyard. We have lots of playground equipment and things like that. So we're going to take advantage of that as much as we can. On September 12th, we will be taking registration and we're going to have family worship. And then on September 19th is when we are going to start our official Sunday school year. And so we also are going to have a Sunday school orientation for our 3 and 4-year-olds on September 18th. If you do not receive something by the 12th, please come and see me on rally day so that I can make sure that you get that information. Check your mail. In the next week, you will be receiving all registration info, and then I'll have plenty of extras at our registration table. Feel free to email me or contact me if you have any questions.